Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is so good to see you. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to increase your self-worth and stop needing validation from others. Basically, how to validate yourself and get that kind of high ironclad self-concept that would effortlessly and instantly, attract all the things that you could ever want. And basically, how to put yourself on a pedestal and how to stop getting obsessed with other people. You know what I mean? So I will be talking about that. But before I get into that, uh, subscribe to my channel if you love content such as manifestation, how to become a best version of yourself, how to get into good energy, raise your frequency, and all of that good stuff. Then consider subscribing to my channel. You would love listening to me. My community is rapidly growing and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy and grateful. Thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing to me, commenting, liking my videos. It is pushing the algorithm to more like-minded people, and it is also motivating me to make more and more content, and I'm so grateful about it. So without further ado, let's get into this video. First of all, I do want to talk about something that really happened in my life. I remember I was just a few days ago, I was talking to my girlfriends and we were just discussing about life, and suddenly we started talking about boys and men and all of that. And I realized that most of my friends, like, they are amazing, they are beautiful women, but they are obsessed with mediocre men. They are obsessed with a man who is so ugly. Like, I think everyone is beautiful, but some men are ugly. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. And I just feel like he's not all that. Like, you're putting him on a pedestal, you are making him special. He's not all that. He's just an average Joe schmo, and he's just another guy. There is no reason, absolutely no reason, to get obsessed with him like that. And when I see all of my beautiful girlfriends getting obsessed with mediocre men who don't even give them attention, it just hurts. Like, I feel so much sympathy, and at the same time I feel disgusted, and I also feel sorry for them. But I know that it is very easy to get them off the pedestal and put yourself on the pedestal, and how to stop needing this whole male validation and how to validate yourself. Imagine your soul as a cup, let's say, and when your cup is full, you don't seek other people's attention. You don't beg other people to fill my cup, and I get it. We are all struggling with self-worth, and we all have childhood trauma, and because of some shitty things have happened in our childhood, we started believing that, oh, I don't deserve good things, or, well, I'm not all that. Why would I get this thing? Why would I get this guy, or get this manifestation, or get this $1,000,000, or get this job, or get this glow up? I don't deserve to look good, because what have I even done in my life? Like, what do I really have to earn it? I have to work hard. And we have this type of energy, and this is just something common. Like, I see this everywhere, and I just feel like, do you tell a baby that? Like, if a baby asks for a candy, do you tell them that you have to earn the candy? No, you just give them the candy. If the baby is crying, you don't say, now you have to earn my attention. No, babies are just out there. They have curly hair and they have like milk over their face, and they are unruly, but they know that they deserve all the love and attention. They don't say that, oh, I have to really earn it. Now we have all grown up, and we have like experienced the world, and we have become so jaded and broken that we think that little things, like someone validating us, or getting your dream job, or getting a glow up, we think that we really need to work so hard getting subscribers. Like, we feel like we need to work so hard in order to get it, but you don't have to. Why? Because you already deserve it. You don't have to work hard, you don't have to earn it. You already deserve it because you exist, because the universe chose you to be on this earth. Like, do you even know, I'm a medical student, so I'll talk about that. Do you even know that there are millions of things that could have gone wrong while you were inside the womb of your mother? You could have died, you could have been deformed, you could have had some problem, but no, you are healthy and you're out into the world. You still exist after all these years. Every year the universe is choosing you. With your every birthday, the universe is choosing you. The universe is letting you live. The universe is like, wow, this person has this golden aura, and I think this person would make a difference in this world. I know that this person is worthy. So the universe is choosing you with every birthday, is letting you live. Every day you wake up, you're alive. Every day the universe is choosing you to live, letting you live, and giving you the permission to actually, spread your energy and spread your aura and make a difference into the world. You have a purpose. Why would you be here otherwise? Why would the universe go through so many things, like even biological things, like developing your heart and everything, heart and every each and every organ, and you came out of your mother's womb healthy, and you're still living here all these years, you're healthy, everything is happening for you. The universe is doing all of these things for you. You are worthy already. Like, I feel like I don't have to say much now. Like, I have already convinced you that you're worthy. Like, with every morning you wake up, the universe is letting you live. The universe is giving you another chance. With every moment, I would say, with every moment that you breathe, the universe is giving you another chance. The universe is validating you. The universe is constantly whispering in your ears and telling you that you are worthy, that you are worthy, that you are supposed to be here, that you deserve to be here. You deserve to be on this planet. You deserve to live in this house, and you deserve all these clothes and all this luxury. You deserve the friends. You deserve the desires that you keep dreaming about. Because think about it, why would desires come to you? There are like millions of things that you can dream about. But no, you're not dreaming of being a popular person, $1 million. No, you're dreaming of a job. You're dreaming of this specific thing. Why are you dreaming of this? Because you're destined for it. I'm telling you, I always say this, that if you're dreaming of it, you're destined for it. If you desire it, you're destined for it. You must be like, she was talking about self-worth and validation, putting yourself on a pedestal. But trust me, it is all interlinked. I'm getting to the point. I am on the point, actually. I am discussing about the thing that will help you to increase your self-worth. The whole catch is that you don't have to work for it. You don't have to wait. There is no such thing as a divine timing or something like, oh, I have to wait. Good things come to those who wait. No, you don't fucking have to wait. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you, to validate you. Like, oh, you have worked so hard. I see you. Now take your desire. Now you deserve it. No, you deserve it. You deserve it right now. You deserve it in this second. You are worthy of it. You are made for it. You are born for it. You are here because you deserve to be here. Because you're worthy of being here. Because you're worthy of all these things that you keep dreaming about. That person wants you more than you want him. Or that woman wants you more than you want her. Because you are choosing her. You put yourself on the pedestal. You are the amazing person. You are the one. You are the chosen one. You are the special person in your life. You are the most important person in your whole life. Because guess who you're going to spend time with your whole life? Yourself. People are going to come and leave. They're going to be temporary, or they will come afterwards. But you have been with yourself since the day you were born. You will be with yourself since the day you will die. And isn't that amazing? That I could get to be with myself. Like, I'm so amazing, and I'm such a good person that I feel lucky to even be with myself. I feel lucky when I'm alone. When I'm spending time with myself, I feel like, wow, I just love my own company. And how do you get there? Like, how do you get to a place where you have such high self-worth that you put yourself on a pedestal and that other people are not as important to you? So even if some guy comes and tells me that, oh, you're pretty, I would be happy and I would probably smile and say thank you, but I wouldn't be like flabbergasted and I'm like, oh my God, this guy called me pretty. Oh my God, he must be thinking about me. Wow, now I'll get obsessed with him. No, that is not the point. Because you are the main character of your own story. Because you are the main character. Because when you're reading a book or when you're watching a movie, the whole story is following the main character, right? The main character is the important person ever. All the other people in your life, your parents, your siblings, your friends, the person that you keep getting obsessed with, the person that you're attracted to, they are all side characters. They don't matter. They don't matter as much as you. You are the main character and you are the most important person ever. So put yourself on a pedestal. Focus on yourself. And I get a lot of questions like how to attract an SP or how to get someone obsessed with you. This is the catch. You must be thinking it can't be that easy, but it is that easy. Like, if you want someone to get obsessed with you, you have to get obsessed with yourself. And to be honest, what is so hard about it anyways? Like, you think about your best friend or think about your SP. You're obsessed with them already, right? You see all of these good qualities in them, like, oh my god, he's such a good guy, like he's so nice to other people. Or I see my best friend, like she's one of the most beautiful women I have ever met, and she's so cool and smart, and she's so nice to other people, she's respectful. And I see all those qualities, right? You see all those qualities in your person, you see all those qualities in your best friend. Then why don't you see all those qualities in yourself? Why can't you see it? Open your eyes. Please expand your aura, expand your horizons, and try to see it. It is right in front of you. I don't think you have to manipulate yourself or delude yourself into thinking like, oh, I'm the most beautiful person on the earth, I'm so amazing. You don't have to do that, because you are amazing. Because you're such a good person. You have always worked hard. You're always constantly working on your dreams. You're constantly taking care of your body. You are doing everything that you can. You're respectful to people, like everyone loves you. You're doing so good in your career. You have achieved so many things since you have born, and you have this gigantic desires. You have this ambition in yourself, and I am so proud of you. Like every single person I see, I feel like, wow, they're working so hard and they're doing so much in their lives. And I feel like, why don't you get obsessed with yourself? Why don't you start focusing on yourself? Why don't you start putting yourself on the pedestal and focus on your energy? Constantly, I feel like every single moment that passes, every single time that you breathe, you should be thinking about yourself, like, okay. And I always forget to introduce myself, but I'm Nehal. So I'm constantly thinking about Nehal. I'm like, okay, what would make Nehal happy? Okay, Nehal is hungry, let me cook something delicious for her. Okay, Nehal is tired, let me arrange something and give her a nap. Okay, Nehal is bored, she wants to read a book, I'll find a good book for her. Or she's really feeling inspired, so let me get ready and make a YouTube video. Like, constantly follow your happiness on the moment to moment basis. And this is what it is, like going with the flow. And keep checking inside, like keep checking with yourself what you want. Because when you're so obsessed with yourself, and when you're so laser focused on yourself and what you want and what you desire, you don't worry about everyone else. You don't even have the time to do that. Like, imagine worrying about someone else and constantly thinking about their needs and what do they want and what do they require. And I'm like, okay, oh my god, she must need that, let me call her. Oh my god, he must want me to call him, let me call him. Oh, he must need me. No, don't do that. Personally, I find that really disgusting. Like, when you are constantly catering to someone else's needs. At the same time, I'm not telling you that don't take care of the people you love. No, I'm not telling you that. But they come second, they come third, fourth, fifth. First priority is you. Your first priority always should be you. Put yourself on the pedestal. And okay, let me talk about validation. And you know what? We will always need validation. So don't delude yourself into thinking that, oh, I will do so much work on myself. I'll go to therapy and I will buy so many like $500 courses, and I will watch million YouTube videos. I'll do meditations and visualizations and watch mind movies, watch subliminals, and constantly robotically affirm, and finally I would stop needing validation. No. Let me tell you, that is never going to happen. No matter how much work you do on yourself, you will never stop seeking validation. You will always crave validation. I think it's a human thing. It's human psychology to actually need validation. Now you must be like, oh my god, that's so depressing. But it's not. I said that you will always need validation. But from who? Like, as a child, I have always like needed academic validation. I always needed to have good grades, and I just flourished in academic validation, and that served me well because I became a doctor. I'm studying abroad right now. I've achieved so many things. Great, it worked out for me. But at the same time, I do realize that this is also kind of toxic because I cannot stop focusing on myself and start needing this academic validation. And also, as a woman, we always need male validation. I mean, especially if you're a heterosexual woman and you're attracted to men, you will always need male validation. And the whole concept of daddy issues and stuff comes in, and that's a whole another video. But what I'm trying to say is, you will always crave academic validation, male validation, female validation. Like, how you become so happy when one of your girlfriends tell you that, oh, you look so pretty. Like, wow, I love your lipstick shade. You flourish in that. Your soul shines and you feel like, wow, I felt so good. That's validation. That's validation. And you're seeking validation, you're craving validation. I'm not saying that stop smiling at people, stop saying thank you when someone compliments you. What I'm saying is, keep your cup full. Like, keep yourself so satisfied that when someone comes in front of you and gives you something, you just feel like, oh, you're adding on to what I already have. You're not giving me something extra. You're not giving me something that I need so badly. No, I already have what I want. And you're giving me, and this extra, this is bonus. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for it. Thank you. I will smile. But I would not be like, oh my God, now I'm craving compliments from him. Now I'm craving compliments from her. Now I need more academic validation, more male validation. No, it's all about validating yourself, and how do you validate yourself, and what are the things that you can do. And to be honest, it is so much easier than it seems. And I will give you the exact practices that I have been doing. I'm also working on my self-worth, and I have been doing all these self-love practices, little things that actually really helped me and made a world of difference. And I have become so much more confident after doing all those things, and they are so easy. I'll start with something which is really fun. And if you're on TikTok at all, then you would know this TikToker. She is Leah Halton. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, but she is an Australian YouTuber, and she has the most viewed TikTok video ever. And if you see the TikTok, she's pretty and all, but she's like not doing much. She's just like doing something and then just lip syncing to a song. And if you see that video, you must be like, oh, she's beautiful and all, but like, most viewed TikTok video ever. Like, and I remember I got a little bit obsessed with her, and I was like, I need to know more about this woman. Like, her energy was something else. So I went down the hole. I like watched so many TikToks by her, and then I also watched her YouTube videos. And one of her YouTube videos, she talks about manifestation, and I was like, wow, damn, I hit jackpot. Like, and I was like really interested. I was like, whoa, I was like really curious about what is the manifestation techniques that she uses, like what does she do. But it was pretty similar to what I do, and it wasn't something like huge that I found. But one thing that she talks about, self-worth, and she is literally one of the most beautiful women, easily the one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen on the screen. And she talked about her self-worth issues and how she thought that she was ugly, and how one of her boyfriends told her that she was ugly and she was not meant to be a YouTuber or stuff like that. Like, the more you know, right? But the technique that she uses is like smiling in front of the mirror. And I was really intrigued by it. What she did was, whenever she looks into the mirror, whenever she looked at herself in the mirror, whenever she was leaving, she would smile at herself in the mirror. And so the image of herself in her head would be her smiling face. And I was like, that's so powerful, and it's so easy. Because I know that people who are struggling with their self-worth, me included, I was one of you, and I couldn't fathom to look at my face in the mirror. I just couldn't see it. I found it so cringy, and I was like, I don't want to look at myself. And yeah, I would get ready and I would do my hair and all of that stuff, but I would never really look at myself. I would find it so cringy. I just couldn't handle it, And I know some of you people are at that stage, and it's okay. I was there once and I'm not there now, and I'm so confident right now. So I would say that first is start smiling at yourself in the mirror. Like, whenever you leave and at the last moment you would look at look in the mirror and you would see, oh, is everything okay? Smile at yourself. Just this one thing. And I started doing that as well, like months ago, and it is making so much difference. Trust me, start doing it. And really, what do you have to lose? Like, what is the alternative? The alternative is getting obsessed with ugly people who don't even give you attention, people who make you beg for some simple validation and some compliments, like for attention. No, I don't think you like that alternative at all. So start smiling at yourself in the mirror. As you're leaving, look in the mirror and smile at yourself. And just that's it, and leave. And I remember that this really works because the whole day that I was outside, I was actually thinking of myself as that smiling face. And that really uplifted my mood so much and made me feel so good about myself. But if you want to take it up a notch, then the second technique is mirror work. Okay. And I know I've talked about this before, and I think you have an idea what I'm trying to say here. Mirror work is actually looking at yourself in the mirror, and bonus points if you're naked, I would say. Like, if you're looking at your whole body, bonus points. But if you don't want to do that, don't do that. That's fine. But stand in front of the mirror and validate yourself. Like, pick a body part every day. Let's say that you are only talking about your face. Then talk about your eyebrows. Say your eyebrows are so black and so dark and thick. I love it. Like, I love my piercing eyes. I love my eye color. I love the shape of my nose, how my cheekbones look. I love the shape of my lips, my chin. I love my dimple. If you have, like, say mole, then you say, I love my mole here because it looks like a beauty spot. It really enhances my beauty. I love my hair. They're so thick and luscious and they're shining. I love it. Like, you can say whatever you want. You can start saying like, oh, you look so pretty. And another hack I will give you, if you cannot affirm like this in front of the mirror and you find it cringy, I found it cringy at first, use Askfirmations. Askfirmations are basically like telling yourself in form of a question. It's like, oh my god, why are you so pretty? Like, I'm going to bed right now. You are tired. Why do you look so pretty right now? You just woke up. Why do you look so pretty right now? Like, why is everyone so obsessed with you? Why do you have such a perfect nose? Why do you have such beautiful eyes? Like, wow. Why are your hair shining again? Like, why do you look so good? Like, in form of a question. So these are like Askfirmations, and you can play with it as much as you want to. You can take it up a notch and say, wow, you're a magnificent creature. Or you can say, wow, how is everyone so obsessed with you? Like, what are you even doing? Like, who are you? You can take it up a notch and play with it. And to be honest, it's so much fun. It doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like an exercise or something that I have to do. I really enjoy it. And as you keep doing it regularly, like every time you pass by the mirror, you say, oh my god, how are you so pretty? Or every time you're getting ready, like, wow, like this makeup really suits you. Like, everything suits you. Every color looks good on you. Stuff like that. And slowly it would become a habit, and then the habits would turn into actions, and you would start changing in a way that you wouldn't even realize it. And that's what we want. Another type of mirror work is actually looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself that you are worthy of good things. And I'm telling you, if you do it every day, probably on the first day or second or third day, you will cry. You will cry. I cried, and everyone does. And there is nothing wrong with it, because like when you're crying, you're actually shedding all the trauma, and you are trying to reaffirm the beliefs that you had, and you're making new neural pathways. You're literally reprogramming your mind. So obviously you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed, and obviously you're going to cry, and that's okay. Like, look into the mirror and tell yourself you are worthy of good things. You are lovable. You are amazing. You are enough. I would say always repeat these 3 affirmations. You are lovable, you are enough, you are worthy. And then start talking about all your pretty facial features and anything that you want to happen, anything that you already have. Start saying it in a present moment, like, wow, like you really did glow up. Like, wow, your skin is shining. Your skin is so clear. I love your skin tone, stuff like that. So this is like different techniques about mirror work. You can actually stand naked in front of the mirror and admire your body. You can only just smile while leaving. You can start saying affirmations like you are pretty and you're beautiful. I love your nose. The shape of your nose is amazing. Stuff like that. You can also say askfirmations like, why are you so pretty? Like, how is everyone so obsessed with you? Like, how do you look so amazing right now? You know? And to take it up a notch, you can say things like, you are worthy, you're lovable, you're amazing, you deserve all the good things in the world, you are enough, you are amazing just the way you are, stuff like that. And this is all about mirror work. And I would say if you only do one of the techniques of all the techniques that I actually laid down for you in case of mirror work, it would still work. Like it would still work. And this gives instant results. Like right now, if you do it this morning, you would get results in 1 hour. You would start feeling good. So I would say don't sleep on this method, which I say this all the time, but like do not sleep on this method. Start practicing it because it is wonderful, it is miraculous. You would start attracting miracles and like compliments wherever you go. People would get obsessed with you. I'm telling you, this is not something to play with. This is serious stuff. Like this is serious stuff. This works. Another thing I would say that whenever someone validates you in a bad way, let's say someone calls you ugly or stuff like that, or something like, oh, but you never have a man, or like you are always single, you're perpetually single, stuff like that. Someone says it, one of your parents, one of your siblings, or maybe one of your friends. Then reaffirm it in your mind. If you want to fight with them and have a conversation with them about it, great. But if you don't want to, then reaffirm it in your head. And if someone calls you ugly, but you're like, are you stupid? I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Is there something wrong with your eyes? Because like, me ugly? I'm beautiful. So just say that in your head. And if someone says, oh, you're perpetually single, but you're like, are you kidding me? Men are obsessed with me. Everyone is obsessed with me. Stuff like that. Like reaffirm it. Reject the whole concept. And just reject everything that they say and start affirming the thing that you actually want. Also, I want to discuss a very important and like very cool thing with you, and I'm so excited about it. Like this is an exercise that I have started doing just from yesterday, and I really want you guys to do it with me as well, like as a challenge or something. And I think it would feel so good that a lot of people, like my subscribers, are also doing it with me. And it is like this method. It's not a method or something. It's not that complicated. It is something that has been coined by Mother Rita Kaminsky, and I love her. I love her so much. I love her videos, and she's my biggest inspiration basically. So she talks about this in her multiple videos where she says that if something feels bad, reject it. Don't believe in it. The moment something starts feeling bad, someone told me that she never has a boyfriend. Like someone told me that, oh, you never have a boyfriend. Like you're always single. Like that's so, and that felt bad, right? So reject it and start affirming the opposite. Like I have a boyfriend. Even if I'm single right now, I would say, but I have a boyfriend and he is such a simp for me. He's obsessively thinking about me. He's always giving me thoughtful gifts and he's so obsessed with me. Like, what are you even saying? And I would not say that to her, like say that to the person who actually told me that I'm always single, but I would say it in my head. So I would say whatever feels bad, reject it. Let's say that I am filming a YouTube video and I start feeling bad. So I would stop filming and at that second, and I would start telling myself like, okay, but what would make you happy right now? And I would say, I really want to eat a chocolate. So I will go into the kitchen and eat a chocolate. Like, so basically the challenge is to reject everything that feels bad, because according to Rita Kaminsky, she says that whatever feels bad is false, is a lie. So just to try to tell you in one sentence, whatever feels bad to you is a lie, because whatever is true is going to make you feel good. Like truth is good. Obviously it would make you feel good, but if it is making you feel bad, then it's a lie. So whatever makes you feel bad, just tell yourself, oh, I'm feeling bad right now, which means that it must be a lie, which means you should completely reject it and stop thinking about it in that second. And if someone is like, oh, if you check your WhatsApp or Instagram or something, your social media, and you see that, oh, he has not texted me yet, obviously you will feel bad, right? That's a lie. I don't believe in it, reject it. I'm like, he's obsessively thinking about me. He has already texted me, and just chuck your phone on your bed or something and go on a walk, or start watching a series, or start working on something that you actually feel like working on, like something that makes you happy, and completely reject what is making you feel. I hope I'm making sense here. Basically, the challenge is to reject everything that makes you feel bad. Like, whatever makes you feel bad is a lie. So reject it. And start doing things that actually make you feel good. And do it in a chain. Like, keep doing it constantly throughout the day, throughout the night. Like, oh, keep asking yourself this question every day, every moment. Like, what would make you happy right now? Okay, you want to take a nap? Let's take a nap. What would make you happy right now? You really want to call a friend? Call a friend. Or you want to read a book? Read a book. You really want to go out grocery shopping? Do grocery shopping. Oh, I want to do online shopping for clothes. That would make me really happy. I would do that. So the challenge is to reject everything that feels bad and to follow your happiness. And I'm giving you a challenge, and I would say I think you should do it for your whole life, basically. But to make it easier, I would say I would give you a 7-day challenge. So, like 1 week challenge, where for 1 week you have to reject all the things that feel bad. You're like, that's a lie. And start following your happiness and start doing things that actually make you happy. So that's it. You just have to do 2 things: reject all the things that make you feel bad, that's a lie, and follow your happiness throughout the day. Like, what would make you happy right now? And start doing that. Start following your happiness, start going with the flow, and actually, put yourself on a pedestal. Focus on yourself. So, this is like a weekly challenge that I'm giving you, and I'm going to be following that as well. And I would love it if you comment down below. Every day you come to my comment section and write, day 1 this happened, day 2 this happened, day 3 of the challenge this happened. Do it for 7 days, and I'm telling you, you would start getting results in 1 hour. Not even 1 day or 1 week. You would start getting results in 1 hour. And visit the comment section and see other people commenting on it as well. And I think it would be really fun. It's going to be so good. Maybe I'll comment too. It would be so fun. And yeah, that's it with my video. I've given you some great mirror work techniques, how to validate yourself and how to put yourself on a pedestal so that your self-worth would be this high, and you would not care about any other person, any mediocre people that even don't give you attention. You would be like, oh my god, I'm disgusted by it. I'm going to ignore you now. Like, you don't deserve me. This is all I wanted to say, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm going to be back very, very soon. All of my links are down below. I also give personal coaching, by the way. I never talk about it. I don't know why. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, comment down below if you want to, and please take part in the challenge. This is great. We are going to have so much fun. And that's it. Bye.